The next presentation will actually be from me, Brendan FLANAGAN, and I'll be presenting to you about learning analytics platform knowledge map infrastructure. So currently we have these sorts of graphs for reading analysis where it shows the pages in the book and it shows maybe how many minutes a student has read that page for. However, a lot of teachers come to me and they say, page number 4 has been read for 12 minutes. What does that mean? And some of you may be familiar with knowledge maps. They're also called concept maps, mind maps. They go by many names. And they basically show a knowledge structure contained, say, within a course, a material, or something like that. My research is basically to take what we're doing in learning analytics, this sort of graph data, and superimpose it onto a knowledge structure. So we have learning analytics with meaning. And why use a knowledge structure like a knowledge map? There are learning theories about how we basically acquire new knowledge. So one of the ways that we can acquire new knowledge is by relating it to existing knowledge structures within our mind. And this has actually been used in a lot of previous research into ontology in education. However, this usually requires quite a complex manual construction effort by domain experts, which are usually teachers in the classroom. And teachers create good models. However, it takes a lot of time, and we know that teachers don't have much time. So this is current overview of the learning analytics platform that we are developing at Ogata Lab in Kyoto University. And my research basically fits into it this way. You've heard Bookroll many times now. Basically, it's an ebook reading system, and it records learning behavior data, so reading behavior data in the LRS. My research is to take the actual contents from Bookroll and also the user models that we have from the analysis of learning data from the LRS and create the knowledge map that is basically overlaid with learning analytics results. So one of the main parts of my research is to automatically generate these sorts of maps. And by using the user model data, we can also see what knowledge the student might have acquired and what knowledge they might not have acquired yet. And one way that we can do this is by basically treating an ebook as a set of documents, and we can create a co-occurrence graph from that. And then currently I use 2 different methods, either by referencing an existing knowledge graph, say a thesaurus or Google Knowledge Graph or Microsoft Academic Graph, or another method is by using minimum spanning tree algorithm to make a simple graph out of the complex co-occurrence graph. And how does this fit in at a infrastructure level? So currently we have the LRS here along with analysis. And we also have a dashboard that sits off this part here. And my research basically currently has built the knowledge extraction process. We also have the knowledge portal currently that can be used by both teachers and also students. And I'm currently working on a knowledge map store and also a knowledge map authoring system so that teachers can check these automatically generated knowledge maps before they're used by students. And how would we use these knowledge maps? One simple way is to basically give the knowledge map to a student and say, this is your current state, your knowledge state. And they can see what maybe they don't know yet and what maybe they can potentially study. We can also show them their progression over time, and we can also compare to other students, so then they can see maybe where they're lacking, where they could maybe study next, where other people are studying. It also gives teachers an opportunity to see an overview of their class. Maybe they need to specifically go into detail on a certain concept or something in class because students haven't picked it up. A future planned use for it is basically personalizing contents recommendation and also having intentions based on knowledge states of students. And because this is very valuable information, we're also working on exporting this type of information that we're gathering in systems via the blockchain. So then basically students can take their learning history with them to other institutions. And currently our master student Patrick is working on that. And Patrick's BOL system basically has two main parts. It has BOL, which basically enables learner data to go anywhere the learner goes. So be it knowledge maps, learning logs, and also evidence records. And he also has currently built a new part called BOL-M, which is basically a decentralized marketplace for digital learning materials. And that's my presentation for today. Thank you very much.